Three types of tantras exist in India. First, white tantra. Second, black tantra. And third, grey tantra. In white tantra, sexual magic is practiced without the spilling of semen. In black tantra, there is spilling of semen. In grey tantra, the semen is and is not spilled. Sometimes the semen is spilled, and sometimes it is not spilled. This type of tantra leads the devotee to black tantra. Within black tantra, we find the bonds and drugpas of the red cap, terrible and perverse black magicians. These malignant people have disgusting procedures in order to reabsorb the semen through their urethra after having miserably spilled it. The outcome is fatal because the semen, after having been spilled, is charged with satanic atoms, which upon re-entering the body acquire the power to awaken the Kundalini negatively. It then descends to the atomic infernos of the human being and becomes the tail of Satan. This is how the human being separates himself permanently from his divine being and sinks forever into the abyss. Everyone who spills the cup of Hermes is properly reorganized as a black magician. In Hindustan, sexual magic is known as Mathuna. In all truly serious and responsible yoga schools, sexual magic is practiced in an extremely secret manner. When a yogi couple, man and woman, have been well prepared, they are taken to a secret place where they are instructed about the Mathuna, sexual magic. The couples unite sexually to work in the great work under the supervision of a guru, a master. The man, seated on a rug on the floor in the Buddhic position, with his legs crossed in an oriental style, enters into sexual contact with the woman. She sits upon the legs of the man so that her legs encircle the male's trunk. It is evident that the woman absorbs the phallus by sitting upon the man in this way. Thus, the man and woman are sexually united. The yogi couple remains in this state for hours without spilling the semen. It is the obligation of the yogi not to think during the practice of sexual magic. In these moments, both man and woman are found in a state of ecstasy. Thus, in this way, the couple become deeply in love. The creative energies rise victoriously through their respective canals to the chalice of the brain. Animal desire is rejected. Then, the couple withdraws from the act without having spilled the semen. The way sexual magic is practiced in the Oriental style may be very uncomfortable for Westerners. Nevertheless, it is recommended for those people who are not capable of avoiding the spilling of the cup of Hermes. Gnostics can sexually train themselves with this practice in order to learn how to refrain and avoid the spilling of semen. Gnostic couples do not need the physical supervision of a master. However, they could invoke the masters of the astral to help them, but the couple must be alone. It is necessary that the animal desire does not prevail during the practice of sexual magic. Remember that desire is diabolic. The eye is desire. The eye is diabolic. Where there is desire, there cannot be love. Because love and desire are incompatible, it is necessary to know that desire produces illusion. Whosoever desires believes himself to be in love, feels himself to be in love, could swear he is in love. This is the illusion of desire. How many times have we seen couples who claim that they adore each other? After marriage, the castle of cards falls down, and what remains is the sad reality. Thus, those who believe they were truly in love, in reality, hate each other. Once desire is satisfied, failure is inevitable. Then we only hear complaints and regrets, reproaches and tears. Where was love? What happened to love? It is impossible to love when there is desire. Only those who have truly incarnated their soul truly know how to love. The eye does not know how to love, only the soul knows how to love. Love has its own atmosphere, its flavor, its happiness. It is only known to the one who has already killed animal desire. It is only known and experienced by the one who has already incarnated his soul. Love in no way resembles that which people call love. What people believe love to be is only deceiving desire. Desire is an illusory substance that is combined astonishingly in the mind and in the heart to make us feel something that, though not love, makes us firmly believe that it is love. Only the horrible reality that appears after the consummation of the act and the satisfaction of desire shows us clearly that we are the victims of illusion. We believed we were in love, and really, we were not. The human being does not yet know that which is called love. Actually, only the soul knows and is able to love. The human being still has not incarnated his soul. The human being still does not know what it is to love. Satan does not know what love is. The only thing that the human being presently has incarnated is Satan, the I. The human being does not know how to love. Love can only exist from heart to heart, from soul to soul. Whosoever has not incarnated his soul does not know how to love. Satan cannot love, and this is what the human being has incarnated. The perfect matrimony is the union of two beings, one who loves more and the other who loves better. Love is the best religion that the human being can profess. Desire is a substance that separates into many substances. These substances of desire manage to deceive the mind and the heart. The man who despairs because his wife has left him for another man was not actually in love. True love demands nothing, asks for nothing, desires nothing, thinks nothing, only wants one thing, the happiness of the beloved one. That is all. The man who loses the one he loves only says, "I am happy that you have found your happiness. If it was with another man that you have found it, I feel happy that you have found it." Desire is another thing. The passionate man who has lost the woman he loved because she left him for another may even go so far as to kill and also kill himself. He falls into the most horrible desperation. He has lost the instrument of his pleasure, and that is all. Actually, true love is only known by those who have already incarnated their soul. Humanity still does not know that which is called love. Indeed, love is like an innocent child. It is like the white, plumed swan. Love is like the first games of childhood. Love does not know anything because it is innocent. When we dissolve that horrible phantom that continues after death, the I, then that which is called love is born within us. When we reach that state, we recover our lost innocence. The human being of this day and age has only incarnated an embryo of the soul. At times, this emits some sparks of love. The mother who adores her child is a very good example of that which is called love. The embryo of the soul can be strengthened with the blessed flame of love. Sometimes man and woman feel the radiations of love which flow from the embryo of the soul, but they are immediately suffocated by the violent and terrible passions which Satan gives to both man and woman. If we cultivate those divine vibrations of love, we can then fortify and strengthen the embryo of the soul, so that later we may live that which we call love intensely. Love strengthens the embryo of the soul. When the embryo grows stronger, then we achieve the incarnation of the soul. Rare are those human beings who come to feel the divine loving vibrations that radiate from the embryo of the soul. What humanity normally feels are the forces of desire. Desire also sings, becomes romantic and infinitely tender. Desire is the most deceptive poison that exists in the entire cosmos. Anyone who is a victim of the great deceiver would swear that he is in love. Men and women, I invite you to love. Follow the footprints of those few in the world who knew how to love. Gods and goddesses make love in the nuptial enchantment of paradise. Blessed are the beings who truly love. Only love can make us gods.